This is a video playlist. It's a Halloween playlist, holidays. I'm going to be reading from 1 Samuel chapter 28. This is about the witch of Endor. It says, the Philistines mustered their forces for war to fight Israel, and Achish said to David, "It is understood that you join forces with me, you and your men." And David said to Achish, "In that case, you will soon see what your servant can do." And Achish replied to David, "Right, I shall appoint you as my permanent bodyguard." Now Samuel was dead, and all of Israel mourned for him, and they buried him at Ramah in his own town. Saul had expelled the necromancers and the wizards from the country. Meanwhile, the Philistines had mustered and pitched camp at Shunem. Saul mustered all Israel, and they encamped at Gilboa. When Saul saw the Philistine camp, he was afraid, for there was a great trembling in his heart. Saul consulted the Lord gave him no answer, no dream, no oracle, no prophet. And Saul said to his servants, "Find a woman who is a necromancer for me to go and consult her." His servant replied, "There is a necromancer witch in Endor." And so Saul disguised himself, changed his clothes, and set out accompanied by 2 men. Their visit to the woman took place at night, and they said, "Disclose the future to me. Tell me the future." He said, "By the means of a ghost, conjure up one that I shall name for you." And the woman said, "Look, you know what Saul has done. He swept the witches and necromancers and wizards out of the country. Why are you setting a trap for my life then to have me killed?" But Saul swore to her by the Lord. "As the Lord lives," he said, "no blame shall attach to you for this business." And then the woman said, "Who shall I conjure up for you?" He replied, "Conjure up Samuel." Then the woman conjured up Samuel and saw Samuel, and giving a great cry, she said to Saul, "Why have you deceived me? You are Saul." The king said, "Do not be afraid. What do you see?" The woman answered Saul, "I see a ghost rising up from the earth." "What's he like?" he asked. She answered, "Well, it's an old man coming up. He's wrapped in a cloak." And Saul knew that it was Samuel. He bowed down and pointed his face to the ground. He did homage. And then Samuel said to Saul, "Why have you disturbed my rest, conjuring me up?" And Saul replied, "I'm in great distress. The Philistines are waging war against me. God has abandoned me, no longer answers me, either by prophet or dream. I summoned you to tell me what to do." Samuel said, "Why do you consult me when the Lord has abandoned you and is with your neighbor? The Lord has done to you as he foretold through me. He has snatched the sovereignty from your hand and given it to your neighbor David, because you disobeyed the voice of the Lord and did not execute his fierce anger against Amalek. That is why the Lord treats you like this now. What is more, the Lord will deliver Israel and you too into the power of the Philistines. Tomorrow you and your sons will be with me, and Israel armies too, for the Lord will deliver it into the power of the Philistines." And Saul was overcome. He fell full length on the ground and was terrified by what Samuel had said. And besides this, he was weakened by having eaten nothing all that day and all that night. The woman then came to Saul, seeing his terror, said, "Look, your servant has obeyed your voice. I've taken my life in my hands and obeyed your command that you gave me. So now you, in your turn, listen to what this servant says. Let me set a little food down before you to eat and get some strength for your journey." But he refused. "I'm not going to eat," he said. His servants, however, pressed him, and so did the woman. And allowing himself to be persuaded, then he rose from the ground and sat on the divan, and the woman fattened a calf, which she quickly slaughtered, and took some flour, kneaded it, and baked cakes of unleavened bread, and she put these before Saul and his servant. After they had eaten, they set off and left the same night.